Speaking freedom. Speaking freedom. Giving you the answers to be free. Be free. Be free. 'Cause we're speaking freedom. And we're live online with Kaci.
Not your average nigga, I'm a guy out the hood. They came down, play me, I came up, I'm elevated. I ain't gotta say too much for them to know I'm coming from what's mine. You know they see me in my presence,
So quick throwaway video. So I'm just really honestly gathering my thoughts with where I'm at, with where I expect to be, with where I what I'm doing, with the things that I am pursuing, how things need to be lined up, and how to work on it while not being overwhelmed and not draining myself trying to get something done. Because if you begin to drain yourself, then sometimes it doesn't be or become the best that it could be or become. So I am trying to pace myself, but I don't really want to move too slow, you know. It's just that I'm not in a rush necessarily at this moment. Just because I got a lot going on and I'm not about to drive myself crazy and be testy with my children and, you know, have a whole attitude problem because I'm overwhelmed. But when I was thinking about that, I was thinking like, man, you know, two things. One, if you could do it by yourself, like I was like, man, you could do it by yourself, but it just takes a lot more planning. It takes a lot more time, and it takes a lot more effort and energy to do everything on your own. A lot of people, you know, try to convince you that there is no way you could be a big success without doing it on your own. But if you really think about it, most people become a big success on their own, and then they get a team after they've reached the pivot of success that has got them on. And then once they get on, now you bring in people to help lessen your load so that you can take on more and other type of things instead of just doing what you were doing. So a lot of times you got to hire more people if you're doing more things. Like, you know, if I start out just doing these videos and recording books and, you know, providing community-based information, if I start there and that is what, you know, propels me into success, then once I get in success, when I get to the level of success that allows me to have money to do other shit that I've been wanting to do. Like some people, like myself, you may be starting in one area, but that is not the whole goal or vision of what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? That's just an avenue in which those things can be manifested. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I enjoy helping people. I enjoy writing. I like doing videos when I have the energy to do videos, or when I have something to actually talk about, because I don't want to just be doing it. Sometimes I do videos that just be, you know what I'm saying, something that crossed my mind. So I'm just going to talk about it just because it crossed my mind. But other times it be stuff that I really be thinking about and considering. And, you know, it really boggles my mind in some sense and may cause me to be educated in an area that I didn't know that I would be educated in, because now I am, you know, learning something new or doing something new. So, you know, as you begin to say, okay, now that I've gotten to this level of success, now I'm going to branch out into doing movies. I'm going to branch out into to becoming a developer or doing this or doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you do all of these other things, now you got to either start hiring. If you do all these other things, now you either got to start hiring people on that level, on a certain level in those things that you either were doing or the things that you desire to do. You either got to get people that can see, and if you're doing self-created content, then you either got to get people that's going to post all of it and organize it and put it all together and package it and do all of that for you, or you're going to have to get people that I don't want to say can do videos for you, because can't nobody speak for you but you. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody, like, unless you're doing like a movie or a play or, you know, a performance piece where somebody else has to perform it, like, really most of the shit just be on whoever the creative is. And you know what I'm saying? And then you, as the creative, depending on what your creative niche is, some people's creative niche is the writing, creating, the narrative part. Other people's creative niche is directing the film, putting it together, taking care of the visuals. Other people, you know what I'm saying, it's sound engineers and organizers. Some people are administrative people. They make sure everybody get paid. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that go into owning a business, and depending on what your business is and what you're trying to do, there are avenues for you to hire people in positions that can make your thing better. But there are also some things that can't nobody do but you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot of times you don't have your team of people. Like, some people start off with a team of people, and starting off with that team of people is what get them big. Other people start out by themselves, especially in social media era. They start out on social media, and then over time from social media, they get big on their own, and then they need to hire people to help them manage the new opportunities or new jobs that's coming along with it. Because once you catch people's attention, normally the media, well, it depends, because you get people that catch people's attention, and, you know, people just flock to them and they blow up, and then the media goes looking for them. And then people are interested in who they are and what they do and all those things. But then you also got on the other end, you have people that pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They got a budget to go market. They got a budget to do this. They got a budget, and they paying for, you know what I'm saying, magazine slots. They paying for billboards themselves. They're paying for all of these things. And, you know, paying for it yourself is not a bad thing. Most independent artists got to pay for a lot of things that, you know, like, in some instances, other people may have a company, you know what I'm saying, that's going to foot the bill for all their marketing. So, you know, but you could do it on your own. Most people do a lot on their own until they get to a certain point. But even once you get to that point, like if you start taking jobs, like roles or speaking engagements, and you have to keep a calendar of where you need to be, what time you got to be there, and your schedule picks up like that, then you do need people to kind of help you maintain a schedule. Because trying to, especially if you got children or any other obligations, trying to keep a schedule, and navigate different roles can be hectic. I know for me at this point, it seems like it's a little bit much for me. So it takes me a lot of time to really manage when I'm going to do whatever it is that I'm going to do, because there's so many things that I need to do. So this video was just, you know, me thinking like, man, people say like, I could do, it's a hope, man, if things would have been a little bit different and I would have, you know, held off on some things, I probably could have, been capable of doing a whole lot more than what I'm, you know, trying to manage in just now. But some of the things that I'm managing are, you know, an extension of what, you know what I'm saying, the little thing that slowed me down. So because of that though, honestly, being independent or doing things on your own, it's capable of being done. It just takes a lot more effort. It just takes a lot more time management. And if you get anything that's overwhelming or anything that, like, you know what I'm saying, takes you away from focusing on your main focus, then it's that much harder to navigate the two narratives of where your mind needs to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't think that you can't do it on your own. You can. It's just going to be a lot more work. It's going to take a lot more effort. You know what I'm saying? Whether you are, taking pictures on a phone, if you got a camera, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're doing in order to reach your pivotal point of success, you just have to be consistent enough to do it. And then you got to make sure that you are publicizing your thing no matter what. Even if that's commenting on other people's page, hey, I'm offering this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of get why some people do. Now, I don't like when people just spam your shit. But, you know what I'm saying? When Prima Donna, you know what I'm saying, be in the verses, you know what I'm saying, offering product, that ain't no bad goddamn deal when you get a whole bunch of motherfucking people watching. You know what I'm saying? That's like good marketing. I mean, you can just slide that right on in there real quick. It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't blame her. But, and not just her, just people in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's an opportunity present, you have to present that. I mean, you have to present whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, you are seeking to push, whatever you're advocating for. Even having a job or, you know what I'm saying, having a business that's advocating for whatever it is that your business stands for. So advocating isn't always like a political type of thing. It's not always politics. It ain't always something, you know what I'm saying, crazy or strenuous. Whatever your business stands for, that's the advocating that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You are for whatever you are for, and it comes through your actions. Like anything comes through your pores. Like food can come through your pores. Like, sickness can come through your pores when you get, sweat your sickness out or whatever. So I was just thinking about that because there's a lot of people that do make it without independent. You know what I'm saying? You think about E40, you think about Too Short, even though they may end up with some type of distribution deal. Video. So a lot of labels ain't trying to just give really distribution. You know what I'm saying? And they taxing for distribution just because they feel like you stealing money from them still. You know what I'm saying? Even though they still got their hands in the pot, you ain't giving them everything. So sometimes they don't want, you know what I'm saying, to deal with you. Work on it. While not being overwhelmed, it's just going to take hard work. It's going to take draining myself. It's going to take a great deal of time management. Depending on what type of thing you got going on, whatever your brand is, whatever you're advocating for, so whatever you stand for. Pace myself. But I don't really want to take different approaches. It's just that I'm not in a rush necessarily at this moment, being creating, just because I got a lot going on, whatever that is, though. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, and you may have to, with my children, and have a whole step away attitude from things because I'm overwhelmed. That like partying and stuff, but there are some people, their brand is being the life of the party, is a lifestyle type of image. And when you have a lifestyle type of image, you can do it by yourself. You have to show people the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what celebrity is at this point. It's kind of like somewhat of a popularity contest, but it's not really. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta, a lot of people, you gotta come with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no way you could be a big success without doing it on your own. But if you really think about it, most people become figure out what you really trying to do, and then begin and then they get a team after they reach the pivot of success. The way you that has got to make it shake. And then once they get on, now all the time, like sometimes you can't use your load so that you can. Sometimes some shit that you can learn from somebody else will on more, and other types of always the case. And sometimes you can be doing something. So because it's a lot of times, but that doesn't mean that that's the best plan if you're doing more things. Like, you know, if I start out your situation, just doing these videos, elevate to the place that God has for you, and a lot of times, providing community, trying to do it the way somebody else doing it, but that ain't for you to do it like that. That ain't what God told you. And then goddamn, sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Like. Then when God wants you to do something, He'll give you to the path level of success that allows doors for you to do whatever it is. Have money to do other shit that I've been wanting to do. The most important thing is you handling your position well. You taking care of business and following through whatever it is that God told you. That is not the whole goal or vision of what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? That's just an avenue in which those things can be. You gotta be willing to do it. You gotta be willing to follow that path. Like, okay, I enjoy. I'm gonna sacrifice whatever I can in order to make this happen. I like doing the goal is not to sacrifice my life. The goal is to sacrifice the things that are extra until I can get to a place to where they're in alignment. If they're going to be in alignment, and if you on this path, I mean, it's not going to always be easy. But other times, it be stuff that I really be thinking about and considering. That, you know, it really your own is not impossible. It just takes more effort. Be my mind in some sense. Have a great day. And may Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This may contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle.
Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang, and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.
Hi, I'm Kaci, Dr. Kaci to be exact, owner of Speaking Freedom LLC, Love Gang, and Good Head Group LLC. I am also a certified life coach and host of Speaking Freedom Radio and TV. Although I have recently became an ordained minister, please be aware that I am still me, raw and uncut the way God made me and allowed life to shape me. I pray and expect God to use me for people who can receive the way I communicate, as well as my delivery. I am not for those who are already saved, religious, or super deep. I am for the leaders, hustlers, and street influencers around the world, including pimps, killers, drug dealers, and working girls. I am sharing my experiences and perspective to help someone be inspired to be better. And for those who can identify with the various aspects of my mindset. My mindset alone does not determine the status of any active connections or current relationships that have not already been specifically addressed. Additionally, these recordings should not be taken personally if I have not already spoken to you about the topic or expressed that I have an issue. These recordings are a part of my life's work to document my experience, perspective, and to see how life has shaped me. My plan in using my stories publicly and socially is to encourage growth in those who can identify with the experiences and find inspiration in my life to heal and overcome the path that they've been set on, no matter what they face, as according to the purpose of their soul, until healing takes place. Despite the experiences that I may have had with any person, sometimes known and unknown, I hold no grudges, no hate, no bitterness, or any other ill feelings against anyone. I pray that your life is whole and very fruitful. I forgive you as I hope that you forgive me if I have wronged you or anyone that you know or anyone who listens to me. I pray that you have peace and extend the same grace to others. I have love for everyone, especially on a human level, despite flaws or experiences. But that doesn't mean that I will associate or be close to every human that I know or meet. I've experienced a very eventful life and truly believe that my mindset and story based on experiences could help those who identify with how I think and are looking for inspiration to grow further, go beyond hurt, and be great. I pray that these recordings bless you and your soul in every way, in whatever way God has intended. Sending love and light to all. Thanks for listening. Achieve your dreams.